Alright guys, welcome back to the Viking Weekend channel. I am your host and mighty chieftain SaltyViking, and in this video we are going to be reacting to the Nintendo Direct that was announced yesterday for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where they're going to show the first about, they say, 10 minutes of the gameplay. Yeah, I didn't catch this live, unfortunately. I actually slept in this morning. I apologize. But we're going to catch it now. Now, the one thing I want to be confess to is that I am not one of those people who has invested a lot of time into the Legend of Zelda franchise, over time. I played the SNES version, and then I kind of fell off. But now I am coming back into it. Through this channel, we are changing all that. We will be investing time into the franchise. We're going to be playing a lot of the games. Eventually, we're going to be doing Wind Waker. We're going to be doing Twilight Princess. We're going to be doing Minish Cap, Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass. Definitely, we're going to do Breath of the Wild. We're going to do both Hyrule Warriors. As you all notice, I did start the SNES Link to the Past. I would love to see them to put a Link Between Worlds onto the Switch. Hopefully they'll do that, because that's like the only other game that I played outside of the franchise, other than because I was such a fan of Link to the Past. It was a good story, and I didn't think that they could improve on it. Well, then here comes A Link Between Worlds, which is a remake of that game, and they made it better. Holy crap, So, through this channel, we will be getting a lot more Zelda in this from me. So, hopefully y'all are looking forward to that. If I didn't say it earlier, I am going to be doing Link's Awakening pretty soon for the Switch. I've started that on a separate save file to kind of get an idea what to expect. So we will be starting that up pretty soon. And I will be working more on A Link to the Past as well. But enough from me. Let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into Tears of the Kingdom and see what it is that we are to expect. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hello everyone. I'm AG Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Konnichiwa.
First, I have some news. Development on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
There we go.
Thank you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
Oh, here we go.
Okay? Let's begin.
Hey, I'll take it.
Here we are, in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky.
Oh, damn.
You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Kind of similar to Skyward
You're probably
Sword,
wondering
if I'm not
something.
mistaken.
How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
Is that like
We're
an
almost
elevator?
at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell... Look, it started rising. This power is known as Recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used Recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them. There are a few other sky islands floating here too.
So I'm assuming once recall finishes, the item's going to fall back down to the ground.
There are lots of ways to reach the sky islands, so
what
we hope
the
you'll try
hell
a
is
few
that
different methods.
thing?
Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger sky island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get
Bad
another
day,
branch
bad day,
and
run!
we defeated it.
There you go.
Moving on. We've now explored more of this sky island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far.
Nope.
Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects.
Interesting.
Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
Oh, there's a couple of them over there.
We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
Oh yeah, because you're not
You
hitting
can
with
do
the
all sorts
branch,
of
you're hitting
things
with the
by
rock.
experimenting with the fuse ability. You can
Zonai
fuse two
chart.
weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
That'd be
With
good
this,
for
we
fishing.
don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land.
And there's
So,
a
at
giant
times like
dragon
these-
up ahead.
Here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
Keith the
Fuse it to
highball.
an arrow and... Look, it homed in on the target. Let's try this on another bird. I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield.
Oh, create
Okay,
a
there's
smoke screen.
now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... Attack! Even if you
That
struggle
worked.
with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
So he's a
In the
ninja.
previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat.
And
Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here.
And forgive my
So,
lack of knowledge.
we'll lift up this
I'm
log
assuming
and
swimming
attach it to a
expends
second
energy,
log.
just like climbing does.
Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it? We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced. Okay, they're attached. Alright, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. Alright, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game.
Legend of Zelda meets Animal Crossing.
You can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Ascend?
Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Oh, yeah,
This
we
new
saw that in
ability is
the other
called
trailer.
Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here, come on,
Get up
keep
there.
going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain, but in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah! It blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan.
Yeah, it looked like you got paddle going, who's your daddy?
Ah! I got pushed off! Oh well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface
Well, apparently
like this.
he's your daddy.
It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river. And we're back on the surface.
Yeah, so
There's
it
still
does
so many
expend
things I'd like to
energy,
show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Yeah, it's almost over.
What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Pardon me. All right. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom coming out May 12th, 2023. I will definitely be getting that. So, yeah, I'm not shocked that they have a Switch version for this game. Or Link-inspired equipment, I should say. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't want to... You know, I'm cool with my Switch right now, so I don't need to get another one. OLED model. Pro controller. Those will be coming out on the 12th. I need to get me a Pro controller, to be honest. Alright, so that's the end of that. Yeah, so, I mean, the gameplay looks really good. I played a little bit into the beginning of Breath of the Wild, when, you know, when my brother-in-law let me borrow it for a little bit. And yeah, I mean, I definitely understand why you know, the newer games have as much hype as they do to them. So, but as I said at the beginning, we will be playing through the Legend of Zelda series, Breath of the Wild, absolutely, as well as Tears of the Kingdom at some point. But yeah, so the gameplay looks pretty good, and can't wait for it to come out in May. A couple months away. We are almost there. I mean, God, it was what, a few years ago when they released the announcement trailer at E3 when they said that, you know, it was in development. Good Lord, man, it has been long overdue, and from the looks of it, the wait will be worth it. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching. As always, this is your mighty chieftain, SaltyViking, reminding you as always to live brave and free, fight tooth and nail, and y'all have a glorious Viking weekend, and I will catch you later. And we will be doing Link's Awakening at some point. All right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.